Namaskar and welcome in From the Heart Astrology with the new program. And today's topic is we have 3 and 4 topics lined up because our daily horoscope for the month of May, according to the moon rotations in details, day by day, date by date, we have already given you, and you can check according to your horoscope, according to your sun sign, according to your moon sign in our program of predictions of horoscopes. And what is there now? We are bringing a program which is pending regarding the remedies and these kind of programs. This was one of the programs which we are preparing since long time. Today we are bringing one thing that in the remedies we discuss about this, the program of the remedies, that how wrong remedies can go against the horoscopes placements of the planets, which is written in your destiny. In this which we are saying that, doctors have their own opinions about any treatment, about any disease or about any virus. Same way engineers, same ways sportsmen, how to attack or play their games and build their strategy for any of their project. So now here same thing is in this science, astrology science is there, that every astrologer have a different point of view. And when they have a different point of view, this creates a doubt in the mind of the native. Native means the person who's having this horoscope. For an example, now Saturn is changing and Saturn is going for 2 months in the sign of Aquarius, and this is called the retrograde movement from the 14th. From the after some days he will be in a retrograde position, then he'll go stay in that position, then he'll come back. For that also we have given our explanation in our earlier programs. How difference of Vedic Jyotish, Lal Kitab Jyotish, which is Gemini Jyotish also, which is mostly used in Pakistan, I have seen, and even the book of Lal Kitab written by astrologer has been kept in the Museum of Lahore. So what happens, this is a divine. When you go in a department, a police department, one is a reader, one is a person who do torture to the criminals, one of the person who prepare the report, one of the team which do investigation, and one of the team which go for the raids. All are working in one department only, but their point of view sometimes they don't have a good relations with inside the department. But when they comes on a mission, they are all together. They are all together to stop the crime. They are all together to catch the culprits. Same way all 27 nakshatras lords. Although you will find this is the inside information given to you by the scientists, or you can say the rishis or the spiritual gurus who have been gifted this divine rule by the God to see at you. Why? How? When you buy a laptop or you buy a camera or you buy a mobile phone or anything, you get a guide, manual guide with that. And with that manual guide, you comes to know how you have to operate this and how you have to operate this. So astrology science is like that only, which is a guide given to you by the manufacturer how to operate. And because he have so many other things to do, and you are one of these seed which is came for a mission, till the time you will not get purified, your soul will not go there for the next of the missions. So this life have huge meaning. But we have to understand that. So then he has gifted this science that if you have any issues and if you have any problems, if you have any aims, these are your planets, this is the plant, the system we have built up for you, and you can rectify by yourself. And there are gurus, like many gurus who have given knowledge of this, and they have spreaded this to the generations and generations and generations. So now what happens, sometimes our astrologer friends or my fellow friends have different opinion. Like we take Saturn. Saturn is what happening here. You see, this is one of the chart we have given over here. So in this what happens, Saturn now is coming into Aquarius. Aquarius is here. Okay. Now we are taking in that way. And first, second, third, this is Aries sign. Aries sign. What is happening here? He is telling 1, 2, 3. This is Mars house. 7th house is Sun house. And his 10th eye will be on 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, which will be Mars house again. His opinion was this. My friend's opinion was this. I am not taking anybody's name. And many others will be having a different opinion. Some think this is a good time of every native is coming. Native means every sign is coming. Saturn is here. Saturn is coming into the nakshatra of Dhanishta. Dhanishta is a nakshatra of 8 elements, including the 5 elements of the earth and 3 elements of the universe of stars, moon and sky. It's moon and sun, our galaxy. So this will be bringing natural disasters. If it will be bringing, these 2.5 months will be bringing natural disaster according to me. Even though this is not your own house, but the power is of Mars. So when Mars power is there, he cannot with 3rd eye destroy Mars house. He cannot with his 7th eye destroy the house of the friend of Mars. He cannot with the 10th eye destroy the house of Mars again. Because the power of although this is his own house, this is I have just changed the party, but power is of somebody else with me. I changed the party to get the power in my hand, to have a seat with me, but power is not with mine. Power is someone else. So this is a situation of the Saturn here. So my opinion is this is not going to cause this because of the nakshatras. But his opinion is this, with his 3rd eye is looking at his enemy's house, 7th eye this. So this create a panic when you see 3. And second thing, we are not having horoscope of anybody with us. So that is the why we are making this program today. And different opinion of different astrologers. And now like a Gemini astrology, which is Lal Kitab, they say we don't believe into this. They say Mars is bad here and Ketu is good here. But Vedic astrology don't say this. Vedic astrology don't believe in signs. Vedic astrology, science believes in the nakshatras. Nakshatras which rotate your moon, which reflect your body, which reflect your planets. And according to that, this system runs. And this has been proven. So, to prove this thing, I have made 2 legends horoscope today. One is the founder of the United Arab Emirates, His Highness Sheikh Zayed bin Khalifa Al Nahyan, who created the whole United Arab, and he is called to be a very merciful, innovative, who made advance to the kind of a pain their generations have seen because of the oil they got. And second horoscope we have got of the innovator and the vice president of the country, His Highness Mohmad bin Rashid Al Maktoum. So although I was having only dates, we have worked hard to bring their lagnas on according to that dates. And I'm very much sure that I'm very near to making of it. And I just want to make you believe by this astrology science that this is not, I am criticizing Lal Kitab or I am criticizing any other numerical, whatever the science is there, or palmisters or whatever it is there. Kind of Lal means people who have different kind of counting of their calculations, or by the name some people say, some by the you can say numerology, like by the numbers some people predict. But according to Vedic science, what we are bringing, that is in front of you now, we are going to bring. So first we are going to see how this I am taking everything away from you now. So this was the opinion which mine was there for Saturn, and my friend's opinion I already explained you. So this is the horoscope we have got now. It will be interesting Now if Lal Kitab people or other astrologers who have different kind of opinion, they must be having the different opinion about the placement of this. Like Mars, if it is Mars here, according to Lal Kitab, which is mostly used in Pakistan, they will be saying this is a devastating, this is horrible kind of a horoscope. But now I am telling what we have here. This is His Highness Sheikh Zayed's horoscope, in which what is happening? Kritika Nakshatra and his Lagna is Kritika is sun. Sun means wisdom. Sun means your pride. Sun means your personality. So he is born in Kritika Nakshatra. I am not talking about the signs, names of the Rashis or that kind of things. Jupiter was there, and Jupiter was there in the Rohini Nakshatra, Nakshatra of moon, mean a merciful man, man with the pride, man who is a God gifted, man is like a God, and he is taken birth. Now what will happen? 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth eye, which is the pure eye, is on his children's, on his activities, on his actions. So all the actions, all the children's, he will be blessed. Now one is the vice president of I think the defense, Sheikh Mohmad bin Zayed Al Nahyan, who is handling there. He is also merciful man, which I heard. So his children's will be merciful, his activities will be merciful, his action will be merciful for the others, for his family, for everybody. He will take everybody along with him. So that kind of things was in the character of Mr. Sheikh Zayed. He was very pure, very trustworthy, very nice man, humble persons to his spouse, to his partners, to his associates. His ninth eye is here. This is one of the best position for Jupiter. His ninth eye was on the luck, which has brought wisdom, which has brought progress, which has brought positivity in the land of United Arab Emirates. So now what is coming next? Sun. Sun is in the Aries. Sun is the Aries in the 12th sign. These people believe in God, nature, they are loving, that they will destroy their enemies with their aura. They don't need to have guns in their hands. With their aura only. So that's how he got the things, everything in their hand, and whatever comes to him, he has, used maximum of his resources to build his nation. So now we are coming to Moon. Moon in Pura Bhadrapada, which is a Jupiter's nakshatra only. It means his mind. Mind means moon. Mind, soul is sun. Mind is this. Sun is situated in Bharani nakshatra, which is Venus nakshatra. It's also one of the Lord and Gurus. Sun, when is situated over here, he wants to give one of the best facilities to his children, his people, his people around his nations. These people spend on the good things and for the bad, means modernization. He must be, when he will be building the roads, he will be having a vision of building 6 roads rather than building 2 roads. Having a building, so he will be saying, before starting this building, use it for 7 years, 4 years, 6 months, 1 month. Well, these people, want to be very sure about, and they have a vision for the prosperity of the people. These kind of people have. Then Moon is coming in the Jupiter's nakshatra. Very merciful people. Their activities with the fathers, forefathers, with his nation, with his generations, everything is fine. Mars, Leo, active man, always for the good sake. But if Lal Kitabi will say, this is a bad situation, but my astrology science says, this is the best situation if it is situated into the Purva Falguni in the Venus. So what is happening there? Venus in the 11th. It's bringing luxury, glamour. It's bringing modernization. And why I taken United Arab Emirates? Because United Arab Emirates, from the time of their freedom, in the very short span of time, they have grown like anything. But this was not happened by fluke or luck. This has happened with the vision, with the dedication, with the honesty. Otherwise, there are other many nations have oils and petrols and many things. You go to Africa, you go to many other places, but they are not have that kind of growth which was supposed to be, because they are leaders, they are politicians, they are people who has taken that facility for their self, not for the others. So giving is the nature of nature, and giving is the blessing. So these people have that blessings. Mercury is retrograded here. Mercury is retrograded, situated along here. Here now must be a different opinion of other astrologers. But when Mercury is retrograded, and especially in the Ketu nakshatra, which is friendly nakshatra, and Ketu is here, this is making a yoga which from the foreign lands, from the other lands, the technology things, and this guy will get all of a sudden promotion, all of a sudden everything, all of a sudden benefits. And that has happened with him, and he has made that benefit for the nation. So that is the thing. So now coming to Jupiter. Jupiter is sitting in Moon's nakshatra. So Moon in Jupiter, Jupiter in Moon means merciful soul, God. I can say the messenger. You can say this guy is. You can say this guy is a god or something like that. Also, I don't mind to be saying like that. And it is showing over here. Venus in the Pisces, which is again the Jupiter sign, but in the nakshatra of Saturn. Saturn's nakshatra, when Venus comes here, it is a justiful man who would like to be standing towards the truth, towards the justice, and that is looking over here. If any facility you get, go get it, but it doesn't mean my own son can spoil that facility to have. So he will be standing in front of the justice. He will not deny justice, and justice for all. These people are like this. Now coming to Saturn only. Saturn. So now what happens here? I have not put it Saturn over here. So because Saturn. So now Venus is coming here. Rahu is in the Mula nakshatra. Rahu is here. So Rahu is here. So Rahu is what he is doing. Rahu is sitting in the place of, he must have been died with some disease or something like that, but with the blood or something problems have. But Rahu is also indicating all of a sudden one opportunity came and it has changed the fortune. And that has happened at his birth time and after his birth, when this whole nation came in his hand and he started building on that. So this was the analysis of Shaikh Zayed bin Khalifa Al-Nahyan. So now I am coming, just rotating this, and I am coming to Shaykh Rashid Maktoum. So now what is happening here? His Highness Mohmad bin Rashid Al Maktoum. I will explain more betterly to this because this guy is alive. So now, and I pray that he should live long and healthy. So now what happens here? These are the same soil child and almost on the same point of time. This guy is having Sun, Mars, Mercury in his Lagna. And Lagna, Sun is in the Punarvasu, which is Jupiter. So now this is ruler of Dubai, and we have a chart in front of us. This is Gemini Lagna, what we have considered to be, because we was not having time, so we have worked out on that. So how that things has to be placed. So now Sun, Mars, Mercury. Sun means his wisdom, his pride is there, and Sun is in the nakshatra of Jupiter. He's a nice man. Nice man, he's also having the vision like his elders to create the things. But where the twist of in the story is going to come, I will let you know when we'll progress in this horoscope. So Mars is there. Mars in the nakshatra of Mrigashira, in his own nakshatra. Mars means this guy is business minded. He's very, deer are very beautiful. What they do, they don't hit, they don't attack, but they always show angry, they always shows things and they try to protect themselves. In that way that, person they should not hit, but they never hit. They always protect their self, and then they play, and they are very beautiful and attractive. Everybody gets attracted by them. Then the Mercury. Mercury is in the Ardhara Nakshatra of Rahu. Mercury is friend with everyone. But Sun and Mars are friends. Mercury is friend, all three friends, but these nakshatras are not friends. What is Ardhara? Ardhara is tsunami. Ardhara is revolution. Ardhara is Rahu's nakshatra which create new things. Ardhara is nakshatra of Rahu which don't want a pie of a cake, he wants the whole cake with him. So this guy have this nature that out of the sands he will bring the tree out. He will create new innovations. He will keep creating. He have a vision which he don't allow him to sleep. His dreams don't allow him to sleep. He don't saw dreams while sleeping. He have different ideas, and he want to bring one of the best thing in the things ever made in the mankind and going to be. And these kind of people born very less. Now coming to the next thing, Rahu is in his 10th house. With Rahu is in 10th house, in Hindi we say, Rahu jiske 10 mein, dunya uske bas mein. Means hold the world in his hand who have Rahu in the 10th house. And Rahu is what? Rahu create whole new universe. Rahu create new things. Because he is having powers in his hand and Rahu is in a 10th house, he can create anything. You can't imagine what with the new idea he'll come tomorrow, and along with the implementation also. Not only thinking. He will come with the implementation plan, finance plan, every plan, this plan, and people will get shocked how he can do it. But he can do it. Because of this combination, this combination, this combination, this combination, and this combination. Coming to Jupiter, retrograded. Retrograded means more powerful, more aggressive, sitting in a very bad house. House of death, house of accident, house of sorrows, and house of a sudden gain. And both the gurus, lords of dimension, lords of gurus, and they are looking at each other, and Venus is sitting where? In the house of Cancer, Mercury, business, modern, every attitude is modern, everything is modern, new thing which you never thought about that. So he want a luxury, he want that kind of things, with all modernization of the things. Modernization things, 100 years ahead. Modernization of things, miles ahead, which is above your thought and above our thoughts. So this is bringing in his 2nd house. So now Jupiter in the Sun Nakshatra, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Merciful person, no problem at all, but in his aim, nobody can stop him. When his aim is there, he's disturbed from the family, or from the children, or from the society, or from around, but nobody can stop him from going what he wants to do. Saturn in the Ketu Nakshatra, only issue is there, but it is in the 3rd house. This will also, his point of view will take time to convince others. His point of view will take time to convince his own brothers and sisters. But once he will do it, everybody will say he has done the best thing. But that will take time. And 3rd eye of, because it is in the Ketu is sitting here, out of the liver, out of the blood. I don't know what his health is there, but he has to take care over here. About his health, about his mother's health, about the kidneys, these kind of parts. And this Saturn 3rd eye is on the children's house, which is very dangerous, and things has been happened in 2013 and 2016, which I came to know now, because of Jupiter sitting in here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because Jupiter and Saturn is 6, 8. Just is called Shashtam, where we don't like. So when Saturn and this situation came, he must have, which we came to know that was a sad news regarding his children. Sun, Mars, Mercury, Rahu, it is here, spouse, always will be having some opinion, some controversies in his life because of Rahu in his activities, in his action also. Now coming to Rahu, Rahu is in the Revati Nakshatra. Revati is nakshatra of Mercury. Mercury is business, brain, and alone Rahu. This kind of a people can, you don't only in United Arab Emirates. You take him to Sri Lanka, you take him to any country, wherever he will go, he will bring revolution. And kind of a revolution which is beyond imagination of any humankind. That kind of a revolution. So coming to Ketu, Virgo, Chitra, Moon, Ketu is also in the, this is the only situation which is right to be, has to be checked and needed to be any remedies if it is there. Saturn is looking with the 7th eye over here situated, okay, that's not a fine, which I already explained you. So these were the my opinions regarding the horoscope of Sheikh Zayed and horoscope of Sheikh Rashid Al Maktoum. So, and same way, how the other opinions of other astrologers can create issues in your horoscope and other things. So this was one of our episodes. How you liked it, we will be loving if you'll send us mail, or we have a contact number given in our descriptions. For any consultancy and any questions or any inquiries you have, you can mail us also. We'll try to get back to you also. So namaskar, keep watching, God bless you.